What's up, guys? I'm making this video, so well, thank you everybody that's here. But somebody's got to fucking talk about just how good the movies were this year that came out. And I'm not saying everything was good; it's never that way. But 2024 and 2023 was a fucking train wreck for movie enjoyers, and I am a movie enjoyer.
Symbol.
Love going to the theater.
Whoa,
Love
is that
that
a
shit.
secret code?
But
This is some hero meetup spot, isn't
they
it?
were fucking
We're gonna see
cooking
one for
this
real.
year.
The man in
And
black took the
holy
jade pendant
shit,
Uncle John gave
they
me.
need to be fucking at
Maybe.
least slightly praised.
I should look inside.
What you looking for?
Like
I'll help.
the Phoenician theme.
Is that a spear?
Fantastic movie.
Hey, look!
Never
There's a spear!
like how the
New
fuck
one!
do you make a
Careful.
live action movie in
Wow.
kind of the
They even
format
done
of
this?
stop motion and just it was just perfection. I went into it
It's
a little
sharp and
nervous
heavy.
that it
Could
wouldn't
hurt
be
yourself.
great from like all the trailers and stuff like that, and it didn't
Maybe
get
hold it.
a lot
This
of
one's
love from what I
free.
saw. But if you hate the Phoenician scene, don't talk to me.
I'm telling Auntie Han, and you won't get to
Because
go to the first
Phoenician
star banquet.
scheme,
You'll miss her
Jesus,
big announcement.
it's a fucking word
Hey,
vomit.
don't wander too far.
But
I'll check inside and
don't
be right
talk to me,
back.
because that movie was phenomenal, and I will not back down off that standpoint. Other than that, The Amateur, what a fucking fantastic movie. That was incredible. Arguably the best movie that has come out in years.
I hadn't noticed
F1.
that before.
Like if you have not
A
seen
letter to Uncle John
F1,
from
what the
someone
fuck are
named
you doing?
Ray.
Go watch that shit. Pay for it. It is such a good movie. And I do not want to give Apple any glaze because I know that they are the producers of it or the filmers of it or whatever.
Telling Uncle John to
And,
find
you know,
Chen Yang.
hate Brad Pitt
I'll
if
keep
you
it
want
with me.
to.
Looks
I
like
personally
someone has
don't.
moved the
I think he's
spirit tablet.
one of the best actors we have. But holy shit, the cinematography and the story and just overall, I don't even watch F1 as a sport. I now want to after that movie. That's how good it was.
The
Like
man in
that
black
was
just took the.
oh,
No, you.
it was perfection on
Aunt
screen.
Helen said she had
There,
important news to
I'll
share
come
before
back to
the
glazing
star
that one.
banquet. Could it be about Uncle John?
We have The Naked Gun was apparently
Will Uncle John
pretty good. I haven't
come
seen that
back
one
for
yet.
the
I'm
first
wait.
star
I will be
banquet?
watching that one soon. If I the fucking elephant in the room, the only thing that has actually given F1 a run for its fucking money has got to be Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer: The Infinity Castle
Man in
Part
black
1
took the jade pendant.
was an
Could it be
anime
some big
masterpiece.
secret hidden inside?
And that movie, that's what an anime movie should be. And then closely behind, in third place, another anime movie, of course, because anime does it right when it comes to the movies. The Chainsaw Man movie. Holy shit. I had to watch, I went and watched both anime movies
I'm not
twice
talking
in
to you.
theaters
I'm still mad.
because it was so good. And I watched both in
Come on,
the
nothing to see here.
4D.
let's head home.
Oh,
That shit
you
was
went
crazy.
through all that trouble to sneak out?
I won't give any
Like
spoilers,
on
but
charcoal?
oh my god. Both movies
Are you trying
were
to
too good.
trick me so that you can find that warrior in black on
The,
your
let's
own?
see here,
There's
the
no
How to
man in
Train Your
black. I
Dragon,
was dreaming just now.
that was
I
alright.
know I'd never
That was
lie.
okay.
You do too,
Nothing,
lie.
nothing wrong.
You
They didn't do
promised
anything
it.
horrible.
Now look.
How about this?
They definitely
We
missed
have to pass the
some of
general
the
shrine
best
on the way back
scenes
anyway.
from
I'll take you there to wait for
the
caravan, so
animation
you'll be the
movie,
first in line to buy
or
them
the
the storybook.
animated film, I would say.
Really?
But,
Alright,
you know,
let's go now.
they gotta
Right now.
do their own little thing.
You're the
Didn't like the
best.
twins. I get that the
What's
writer
this big
came
announcement
out and said that
everybody's
they
gonna do?
didn't care.
No idea.
Who gives a fuck?
Maybe
I'm the
she'll grant
fan.
me permission
I
to learn
care.
martial arts in the jungle?
I don't really care about the Astrid controversy. I think she did great. The Hiccup, the guy that was Hiccup, did almost amazing. I think if they somehow could have gotten the guy that actually works at Disney or whatever playing Hiccup, or Universal Studios, wherever that is, that guy would be better because he had the voice. But still, fantastic. Toothless looked great, and that's arguably the most important part of that movie. So, you know, who cares? A newer film that just came out, The Running Man, was very good. Glenn Powell always kills it, so hopefully he doesn't turn into our next up and coming fucking goddamn what's his name? I can name his fucking name. Guy who plays in Fantastic Four. He does. I don't even need to speak his name anyway. He's too fucking popular. He's in it. Goddamn everything. You know what I'm talking about. In the new Fantastic Four, he's Mr. Fantastic. That's all I'm gonna say on him. Don't care for him.
Sure you can, Hero and Ruby, but we need to
Then
head to
the
general
long
science
walk.
next time.
I legitimately cried at the end of that movie. Not even at the end of it. There was a few times that I fucking cried. Because, Jesus Christ. That, like, Stephen King fucking killed it, dude. And if that's another movie, that is a must-see. That was a life-changing film. I think that would be fourth. That has to be fourth. But, nonetheless, holy shit. The theater experience was just fantastic. Let's see here. What else came out this year that I have seen? If K-pop Demon Hunters came out this year, I don't know if it was 2024 or 2025. I think it was early this year. That movie doesn't need any I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 as a lot of people that glaze it are going to give it. I don't think it's quite there, but for a kids movie, it was pretty phenomenal. It was very good. The songs were actually good. That was like some old school like Disney and or Pixar that we all love. It wasn't too soft. They didn't push any fucking narratives. Like it was just that's the way to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that format.
It looks kind of strange.
Let's see here.
It has to
Fantastic
be a
Four I have not
hallucination.
seen,
That's what all the
so I
critics
won't
say.
speak on it. As I said, the main actor in there, he's in fucking everything, so I don't really care for him as much.
Maybe we should scare the butterflies off.
Uh, Meet the Roses? That was surprisingly really good.
Thing.
That was the wife's pick for the movies, and
Huh? Shouldn't
that
we
was a good
just
pick.
take it?
I walked out of there really enjoying that and very happy
Fortune.
that we actually went and saw it. Let's see here. I'm just looking at a list of movies that came out this year and just looking at what I saw. Captain America Brave New World was disappointing. I think I legitimately passed out in the movie theater on that one, and I do not fall asleep in movies easily. It's kind of just disappointing. I don't really care for the storyline of Falcon becoming Captain America, but I'm just a fucking hater.
Wow,
So,
birds are
you
so
know,
pretty.
that'll be its own
Can we
topic.
take one of them home with us?
Not in a rush to get your
Snow
story
White
booked
apparently
now, huh?
flopped. A Minecraft movie, not for me.
What was that?
That was not it. Lilo and Stitch, not how you do live action.
Look over there.
Thunderbolts, Superman, forgot about it. The new Superman was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not really a DC person. I don't really keep up with the DC universe. I kept up for a while of the Marvel, but I mean, superheroes are cool. You know, everybody likes superheroes. But yeah, that was very good. Didn't I happily surprised. I don't think it was anything to write home about, especially I watched F1 before Superman, and as I already said, if there anything is getting my fucking glaze, if anything gets me going and just solid, it's F1. So let's see. Fucking Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Still need to watch it. I pray, because that just came out recently, so I still got time to watch that. Should have already watched it probably, but you know who cares? Yeah, I'll get to it. Worst case, I'll watch it when it comes out on a streaming platform, but it better be fucking good. Bringing back the original cast. Thank God they replaced the chick back with the woman from the first one. I think she was better than in 2. 2 was arguably a better movie than 1,
Practically two birds with
but only
one
because
arrow. Nearly struck
1
us
was
both
so
on the
good.
head.
So,
Two birds with one arrow.
let's see.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't hurt you, did I?
So, who
I'm blanking on anything else that came out this year that I really have to yap about, but
Fine, we weren't hurt. Wait, people are never at fault because they always
yeah,
make up for their
like
mistakes.
if I can
I have a
if I can
manuscript in
just
archery
fully
techniques, a
glaze
secret
F1,
tome of sorts.
that is now
Please,
the
accept it as
pinnacle
my apology.
of what a movie should do. Like,
Archery? Yes.
my friends are gonna fucking laugh because
Completely.
they already claim that I'm just a Brad Pitt
Wait,
glazer, and
did
it's not
you
really a
say-
claim.
You spent
It is
years
it is
on
an honest
Disciples
statement.
of the Ink-
Brad Pitt could have it. I'm a
This
very
technique
happily
is
married
called
man, but
still
Brad Pitt,
waters.
Jesus Christ, he gets me
Master it
going.
to achieve perfect
And
stillness
the fact
and
that he is a
expose your play's
60-year-old man,
weakness.
I think he's
Amazing skill.
61, and he just starred in F1, and he looks like he's in his 30s. I don't know how he's decided or started aging backwards, but he better fucking start dodging scientists because he's gonna get put in a fucking
This is
test
my
tube,
first.
and they're gonna figure it out
Shall we shoot
because
at
he
the
is
birds by the
aged
cliff?
like goddamn fine wine,
Okay.
and he already looked
Ready?
fucking too good, and that's not fair. So I don't know if he has any kids or anything,
There we go.
but if he doesn't,
Give it your best.
that's a shame to not pass those genetics on.
Release at the right moment.
Really
And
something.
just
I
the
know
movie in
it's
general,
potential.
it just it was literally almost flawless. If there is anything that could be a 10,
If it wasn't for
that
Arrow and Ruby's
or
help,
for me,
we might have
Demon
actually
Slayer,
lost.
Infinity Castle has got to be it. And then if anything is
After sparring with you,
just like a
thanks to Doran's help,
9.9,
Actually,
Chainsaw Man
uh,
has to be right there with it.
right now.
And it might also just be a 10, but it's my third place 10.
Here's Guang and the others. My storybook.
And then TV shows, I'm not really super up to date with TV shows. I know Stranger Things just dropped their last season. Seeing mixed things on it. I know Moist Critical said that it's kind of mid. I didn't watch this full video because I don't want spoilers. But I'm nervous for that one. I was nervous just
Until next time.
the fact that it was coming out, and as everybody's been saying, you know, like they started as kids. I remember watching that when it first dropped,
Things have definitely been odd
and
in Shinra
what, it's been
lately.
like 12 years,
Not
13
Han
years.
just keeps saying
Like
everything can
with
wait
that
until
one,
the first
we've
banquet.
got to fucking figure that out, because there's no reason that your like lead actress who started out as a literal child should now have a kid of her own when we're finishing the show, because that means that there's no way that she doesn't dress like she's older. So like that's got to be like slightly weird. Then I kind of checked out anyway the last few seasons when they killed off the best characters arguably. So I'm glad Steve is still around come right where I'm at, but I haven't started, and that'll probably be where I fully check out if they do my boy Steve wrong or more wrong than they already have throughout the show. But fucking welcome to Derry. And speaking of horror, Jesus Christ, forgot all about the new Final Destination, Bloodlines, and the new fucking God, what is the name of it? Oh my goodness gracious, it was so good. I am blanking. Let's see here. What was the name of it? The Conjuring. The Conjuring Last Rites. Oh, and Until Dawn came out this year. Oh! I just skipped over the whole horror franchise. We'll start with Until Dawn. That came out first. Until Dawn movie. Not what I expected also. I was expecting the games, what the games are, a little bit more. And then I heard that it wasn't based off the games. Like, it was based off of, but it wasn't following the game's storyline. So I was a little nervous. Most of the time, whenever these studios take a video game like concept or storyline and then make it into a movie, they really fuck it up, as Hollywood does with most things that they lay their grubby little fingers on. But Until Dawn was incredible. I feel like it was the right amount of horror. It was scary enough that I'm a horror fan, that it got me a little bit. And I was like, whoa, you know, fucking a few of the parts in there were good enough to where, like, basically I was happy with it. But it wasn't too scary, and it still had such a cohesive storyline that, like, my wife is not really a horror person, and she enjoys that movie. So I will say it is upper tier horror, I would say. Like, it's actually pretty creepy. Has a really good scare factor to it, but it's not like jump scare heavy. So at the very least, I don't know. I deemed it pretty good on a horror movie standpoint, but my wife also liked it, and she does not like horror. So,
You're the first person
and
to
then
talk to me in
besides
3
that,
years. Here, you can have this.
let's see the Conjuring Last Rites. That was a horror movie. That one I only was able to convince my wife to even go with me to the movie theater for that one because I told her that every Conjuring beforehand was weak. And like they're not bad movies. I love this storyline. I loved following it. I'm happy to see it kind of coming to an end here because it's been a while in the making.
I called out to passersby. By the
And
way, I have
yeah, I was like, you know, all the other Conjuring movies, like that will get you on like a cheap jump scare, you know, loud noise, quick pan onto creepy face.
they were
But
actually going to give you
The
want to be
Last
one of those well
Rites
of heaven saints.
was full blown
Well, you're not.
holy shit
Well, to let
moments.
you throw money
Like
around,
What do you mean faded? I paid
I
good
saw that
money.
with a group of people
Unfortunate
of
heart of a
also
kind
like
wanderer.
everybody other
Please
than
do
my
one
wife for the
last
most
favor.
part was
When you
horror
leave,
fans,
drive away
and
that
we all
black
agreed
bear, too.
that
In the
that
future, if you
was
meet
just
others
how
like
you do a
my
horror
work,
movie. That
say,
was
ends of the
so good.
earth,
I don't
inches
even
apart.
remember exactly
They give you
why,
maps of the
but that
way.
is something that I will 100% be rewatching without my wife, of course. But
Splendor fades,
it was incredible. Like,
arriving for
oh
you.
my gosh. But I still also need to watch. I want to watch Together, but you know that one might creep me out in a gross way. Like I think that one will gross me out more than anything. But you know, we'll see about it. We'll see about it. I also need to watch 28 Years Later, but I was told that's kind of mid, so it hasn't really been all the way up on my list. It's just The first two are kind of boring. Like decent storyline, it's all right. But let's see here. The new goddamn fucking what is the name of it? Final Destination. I said it before. Final Destination was good. That was a good movie. It wasn't as good as the other ones, I would say, but it was Final Destination. You know, I like the franchise. I love the creativity that they have of you're never gonna know the next kill. The dumpster. The dumpster was hilarious. That just entire lead up. I love that they actually. I don't want to say that I didn't see it coming, but you know, MRI machine was also hilarious. Gotta love that. Then let's see. I haven't watched Sinners. It doesn't seem up my alley. Weapons apparently wasn't all that to write home about. But yeah, just great year for movies altogether. Like mostly everything I saw was good. And then if we want to talk about the bad, if there's a movie that you want to just never touch, you want to just ignore it, it doesn't exist, do not watch it. If I can give every disclaimer in the world to ignore this movie, it would be Honey Don't. I don't know how much money they paid fucking whichever Chris Evans to get into that movie and play it. But whenever he wasn't on screen, which he was not on screen often, it was just bad. Just a bad movie. Like we had so many awkward like snippets and just like weird parts. But yeah. Other than that, I can't think of any movies that I actually saw this year. I'm sure that there's more. I'm sure I will come up with more and remember some of the things that I have seen. But at the very least, my point of view, 2025 was just a solid year for films. And I believe it's also been a pretty solid year for TV shows because just another thing just off the top of my head, Landman, Welcome to Derry. I haven't seen Landman yet. I don't know why I've been putting it off, but that's being watched soon. That is like next on the list to catch up on. But yeah, Welcome to Derry, I have caught up on. Holy shit, horror TV show. That one does it right. They are killing the kids, as South Park would say. And then yeah, that's all I'm gonna fucking yap about, cause I'm just a movie glazer. But what we really need, I want to see is a Paranorman, Fantastic Mr. Fox, something like that tier, actual claymation, stop motion film, because that is one of my favorite types of movie. And other than Paranorman, and I guess Isle of Dogs was also good, but that's been years. I just need that itch scratched. So hopefully we get something like that here soon. But besides that, if anybody has any takes, or if you think I'm just fucking flat out wrong on any of my takes on these movies, or if you think that there's something that I'm missing over, or if there's something that I need to watch, like, please let me know down in the comments. I love movie recommendations. They can even be older. I'm perfectly fine with going to older shit. Honestly, most older movies are better than everything that comes out recently. But other than, like I said, the these new every movie that I've said. But yeah, uh, let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, know this is kind of odd, it's just me talking, and you don't even get to see me on the screen. But yeah, if you have any differing opinions at all, feel free to let me know. And yeah, if and like I said, please give me movie recommendations because I constantly am watching something, even if it's in the background while I'm playing video games. Yes, I'm a fucking weirdo. I have two monitors. One is dedicated movie or TV show or fucking YouTube video. And yeah, apparently I'm weird for that. But who cares? I have severe ADHD, I believe, and I can multitask really well. But yep, that's all I got. Maybe I'll come back after I watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2, because that one, we are excited. The first one did so well. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So again, thank you for watching. Yeah, all right. See you later.